I'm Robin Hunter. I'm a stylist at Innovation Hair and Nails. We're about 20 miles north of Atlanta off 75 on Wade Green Road. Today we're going to talk about how to style an angled bob. Now there are many variations of the bob. Our mannequin here does have an angled bob. However, she was shorter in the front, so we just kind of went with that when cutting it and did the best we could. But like I said, there are many variations of the bob. So we're going to start in the back styling it. Now, when you do blow dry your hair after shampooing, blow dry it when you're styling your bob. Blow dry the hair about 80% dry. That way your round brush will not get stuck in the hair. It will be much easier to style the hair. So I'm going to take a section, and when you do your own hair, just take maybe about 3 sections in the back. It does not have to be perfect lines and perfect sections when you're working on your own hair. So I'm going to section this hair starting at the bottom. Now there are many ways to style a bob. However, we'll do it the most common way. Now using a round brush, I'm going to use a smaller brush at the bottom. Usually the hair is a bit shorter at the bottom, so it's easier just to use a smaller brush. So I start at the bottom and I do a 0 elevation. So we just want to pull it down and curl. So we're just 0 elevation, straight down, curl, and just kind of bending our wrist at the bottom just to get a little bit of bend in there. Now we will take our next section. And like I said, it does not have to be perfect looking, this section. I'm going to use a larger brush since the hair does get longer as we move up. I'm still going to do a 0 elevation with blow drying this mannequin at this time. Just going in a downward angle and just twisting your wrist at the bottom. You get a nice smooth look. On the third section that we bring down, we're not going to use the round brush at a 0 elevation like we did the prior 2 sections. This time we want a little bit of volume as we move up the head. So we will take our section and I'm going to move upward with a round brush. Moving upward at an upward angle will give you more volume. And letting it cool for a second will help it hold a little bit better. It will lock in that curl. See how much volume we get? To get a very nice curl and bend to the hair, nice and smooth and full of volume. Now I'm going to go ahead and move to the side to show you how the sides would be done. And you continue up the back, moving the brush up at an angle. We'll take a section off the sides. Now, if you want the sides to look even longer, use a smaller brush in the back. That will make it shrink up a bit more and give you more volume in the back. And using a larger brush on the sides makes it look even longer if you want that contrast within the back and the sides. So I'm going to get a larger brush. And we will blow dry this at a 0 elevation like we did the first 2 sections of the back. Now you can see how it looks a bit longer on the side and shorter in the back. Now, depending upon which side you part on, as to how you do the top. You would start at the bottom on the sides using the larger brush, move up to that part. Then work on your other side, starting at the bottom of the side and moving up, going in this direction. If you would like more volume in the hair as you get to the top of the head, then you would do like we did in that third section in the back. We'll bring this up at an angle with a round brush, and that will give us more volume. So we're going to go almost straight up with this through the top, and that will give us more lift and more volume. As you can see, we get that lift. There are many ways to style a bob. This is probably the most easiest way to style your bob by yourself. You can use a flat iron. Of course, whenever you do use a flat iron, remember to twist your wrist at the bottom to give that curl, to tuck it under. But you could, like I said before, zero elevation if you want no volume. If you do want volume, you want to bring that hair up, and that will give you more volume. Also, using hot rollers will work. And when using hot rollers, do bring it up. If you want the volume, bring it up, roll them up. If you want zero elevation, which means no volume, just roll downward, just for a little bit of bend at the bottom to tuck it under. So this is one of the many ways to style a bob.